grew and grew and grew, and it got to the point where at one point I had 75 women working for me in 4 locations, and I was doing $600,000 a month. This is in the UK, but this leads into the story of why I moved to Romania. So at the height of my webcam pimping, I think I'm the king of the world, right? I have all these women, But the problem is, my first 2 girls who worked for me because they loved me. I love this man, from the ghetto streets to the hotel suites. So we're working together, but then once you get bigger, you start hiring girls who don't love you. They're in it for the money. And then I had one girl, and she got too drunk one day, and she threw up in my apartment. I told her to clean up. She refused to clean up, started being an idiot. So I took her stuff, threw out the window. She starts texting me, you owe me my last month's wages, you owe me my money, give me my money. Then I text her back, I ain't paying you nothing, you threw up my blah, 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 blah. She went to the police.
Oh, shit.
And told the police I hit her. 4 months later, 5 in the morning, 4 months later, I'm laying in bed. And I heard the door, boom, 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 boom. And I don't know how I knew, I just knew it was police. A few things I can't say in the podcast. I've lived a varied life. I've done some things when I had to pay the bills. So I end up with all these chicks just stuck in their house, sitting there, bored, completely in love with me. And of course, they don't go out. They're not allowed out.
I don't even have to fuck you. Forget the sex part, that's a distraction. My dick can stay in my pants, I'll just start beating the shit out of you. How about that? We walk in the bedroom, I start kicking your ass. No sex. No sex involved. But you cry then.
Here's a little move. When I grab you by your neck and you start annoying me, trying to resist, and I just heard them say something like they turn over like 18 million a day or something ridiculous money, these 3 brothers, right? And I went to them and I said, because they're sponsoring the show, I said, look guys, I want to open some casinos. I want to get involved in this. And they kind of looked at me, typical Eastern European mafia. Imagine, fat, bald, cigar, exactly like you'd imagine them to be. And they're like, why do we need you? Like, if I want to open a location, I send a picture in a WhatsApp group of a building, and 2 weeks later, there's a location. What do I need you for? It's like, okay, valid point. Well, I'm going to find a reason for you to need me, right?
I live in a poor country. I live in Romania, which is technically poor. It's one of the poorest countries in Europe. The average wage is like $400 a month, but it's safe. In general, unless you piss off a big guy. The crime is very organized. There's no random crime. Organized crime keeps society functioning. Unorganized crime like London is wrong place, wrong time, get stabbed, take your watch. I know that a lot of the gangsters in certain towns in Romania keep the drugs out. Towns are drugs free. People try to sell drugs, they're the ones who die. So there's no drugs on the streets because their children go to school. So you have drug-free cities. American police can't get a city drug-free, but the mafia will. Drug-free.
What is freedom to you, Dave?
Freedom to me is like being able to do whatever you want.
Do you think you can do whatever you want in America?
No.
I live in Romania, right? Romania is not a free country, technically. Do you think I could get away with doing more here than I could do in America? The game is limited to ultra-billionaires who control the government, as you said. In other countries, anyone with money and some basic social skills and some nice friends can play the game. If we're going to accept that every single system on the planet is corrupt, why would you live in a place where you cannot access to corruption? Does that make sense logically? Or would you rather live in a system where you can say, you know what, I am important enough within said society that if the police stop me, I can give them $10 and they'll fuck off.
Sally was approached by Andrew when she was 20.
I worked for him. Andrew bought me like 5 bottles of wine. So I got completely drunk because I'd never done webcam work. We're just sitting on the bed and Andrew punched me in my arm. I went to the bathroom and cried. It really, really hurt to have someone just hit me in the arm for no reason. I was very confused. Sorry. He used to strangle us as well. I saw him raping her. And
You never hit a girl, right? Can't you?